What's up, guys? It's Geo, and welcome back to Pokemon Showdown Live, episode number 46 on the channel. But before we begin, there's something I need to talk to you guys about. And so if we're going to jump over here to ye-old lobby chat, we're going to type in Nick Mr. Fangs IMO, which is the account I've been laddering on all week. The name you chose is registered. Now, I have never registered this alt. You guys saw in the last video, at the end of the battle, it said register your account to preserve your ladder score. And so my alt isn't registered on Pokemon Showdown, and I never registered my alt. And I will type in the password that I use for all my PS alts and for all my other forms of social media right here, and none of them work. So I have been locked out of my account Mr. Fangs IMO, which was the account I was gonna try to get Rex on, which, you know, not bad, not amazing, but not bad either. So that's a little disappointing. If any of you have the password, I would really appreciate it back. Not trying to put the blame on you guys. It could have been anybody, but just a little frustrating. But, you know, we're just going to be using my main instead. It's not as high on the ladder, but, you know, sometimes you gotta deal with what you gotta deal with. Anyway, so we're using the same Mega DNC team that I built with my buddy Invoker, and I was about to say we're gonna pause it until we get one, but I have one right here. So this guy's team looks interesting. Not bad, just interesting, kind of cool. It looks like he's trying to trap steals but I don't understand why you're using Mega Medicham unless you're on webs. In that case, you should be using Mega Heracross. But anyway, I'm just gonna lead Terrakion because I want my rocks turn 1. If he does lead with Espeon, I'm just gonna Stone Edge it. He ends up leading with Mega Medicham, and I'm just gonna go straight away for the Stone Edge right here. Because it will be a 2 KO on the Espeon if it does decide to come in. So he just ends up going straight away for the Fake Out, and I don't really want to stay in and take an attack right here, so I'm going to go straight at an Latios, and then maybe drop a Draco on something. I'm not quite sure yet, but I think that could be a pretty solid course of action, because I think he's going to double here. Does he just go straight away for the... Okay. I thought he would double the Espeon, predicting rocks, but no fear. So I know he's going to go for the Ice Punch right here. And this sucks, because I'm about to lose my Scarfer. I could go out in a Gyarados, but I'm just going to drop a Draco. If he does want to go out in a Clefable, that's fine. So I get off some pretty good damage right there as he just knocks me out with the Zen Headbutt. Would have been nice if he missed right there, but it's okay. I'm just going to go straight out in a Terrakion, and do I click Rocks or Close Combat? Because last time he didn't go out in Espeon. I'm going to click Close Combat just because I do think that he will go out in Espeon and I want damage on it. But we'll see. So he goes out in Orlando. Okay. So just the refusal to go out into Espeon right here. And that looks like yeah, that's Scarf. That's disappointing. I'm just going to go straight out into Weepone the Gyarados right here because I do think it is my soundest play. Sorry. I don't have a pop filter, so sometimes those sounds kind of jump through the microphone if you are picking up what I am saying. And it says that I still have to make a move, so clearly I do not. Either way, it sucks that I don't have my rocks right now. That would have been pretty helpful in limiting his Volt Turn switches, but did he go for Stone Edge? He did not. He just went for Knockoff. Gets rid of my Cherry Berry, which is fine. I'm just going to go straight away for the Waterfall. I could either go for the Waterfall or go out into my Terrakion. I don't know yet. I need a good roll to knock this out with Moonblast. I'm thinking ahead right here, because I know I can knock out Magnezone with the Earth Power. I know I can 1v1 Clefable. I can beat... Oh, okay, so you're not Scarf. Cool. He's Earthplate, which means this probably has rocks on his team. So what is he going to go out into right here? And what is this Scarfer? Also, Espeon doesn't really concern me. So it's just a matter of finding setup opportunities, which kind of sucks considering I can't T-Wave or I can't trick something a Scarf. But he just goes out and Rotom Wash right here, and I mean, you haven't gone to Espeon all game when I thought it was pretty clear I was going to get up rocks. So if you do it now, you're just a lord, and there's nothing I can do. Alright, so I get my rocks up as he ends up revealing Sub. So, Sub Split Rotom, what year is it? Either way, I'm just going to click Close Combat right here, and I am a little, like, I have head cold and the whole 9 yards, so if I do sound a little under the weather, that is why. Right here, I think I'm just going to go for Close Combat again. I don't think I have a whole lot of reason not to. I can continually wear down his team just by clicking Close Combat. It's not going to do a lot, but, you know, it does 35%. Maybe he'll miss a Hydro, as he ends up subbing up again, which is fine. If you want to sub down my Burn Terrakion and just facilitate a Gyarados sweep on your own, then that's fine by me, because clearly I am not in the best of positions right now, and a weakened Rotom would be pretty great. So we'll probably see the Pain Split right here. So we end up seeing the Hydra. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight out into Thundurus right here. Now that I know he's not Scarflando, which is actually kind of a concern, but now that I know he's not Scarflando, then I can just freely fire off T-Bolts right here. I could go for Focus Blast, predicting Mag. That's like very next, it's not super next level, but I'll probably miss on Rotom, but I'm just going to go for it anyway, because I do think it is my best play, because donking Magnezone on the Switch is very nice, and ensures that Thundy just kind of runs over his team in a very, very nice fashion, which I'm pretty fond of. Okay, hopefully my mic hasn't been messed up this entire time, and I don't have to re-record this live. Either way, he ends up going out in Lando, which, so you know, it's not a problem. Can I miss and not have Life Orb Recall? Okay. I'm just going to click HP Ice right here, because we already know he's not Scarf. He went for Knockoff, then U-turn. So he's going to lose his Lando right here, which is another pretty good opportunity for me to weaken things that can potentially threaten Diancie. Honestly, I don't see his switch in for this. If he just wants to double around and take a lot of hazard damage and then eventually go into Magnezone on this HP Ice, then so be it, because then I can go out into Azumarill and scout for Scarf for Specs damage. And if he Specs, then Thundy just steamrolls him. If he's Scarf, then I just got to get him locked in a T-Bolt, and then I can clean up from there. So Gyarados may also be my win condition this battle, just because if it gets up a DD, it kind of has fun versus his team now, but he just ends up sacking this thing right here after a good time of thinking. Yeah, Gyarados kind of smashes him at this point, and it's pretty brutal, but I don't know what my switch into Mega Metacham is going to be, if I'm being completely honest. What's he at? 23. Okay, cool. So I think what I will do is, if he goes into Mega Metacham right here, I will double to Azumarill, take the Fake out, and proceed from there. But he ends up going out into this, so I'm just going to click T-Bolt right here and kind of go from there, I think. His team is kind of at a range where, okay, that's a 2-hit KO. He goes for the Moonblast and just ends up killing me off, which is fine. Is my best play to go out in a Fruity Pebbles. What do I do versus Espeon? I'm going to go ahead and calc that real quick, just because I don't want to come up short versus Espeon or anything. So Diancie, OU Tank, 150 special attack, 160 special attack, and I know there's like an calc for ORAS stuff. I just, like, can they just link it on the server, please? Versus Espeon. OU dual screens, is that what this is going to be? Moonblast is not going to be enough to knock it out. It's a little disappointing. I can spam Waterfall, or Play Rough, and it'll be close to a 2-hit KO. Because I don't really want Gyarados to take any unnecessary damage, but I also don't know if I'm going to have time to set up Diancie again. So I'm going to go straight out into Diancie, rather, and probably go for the Rock Polish right here. Hopefully he switches And hopefully he doesn't get the special attack drop on me with Moonblast, because that would be pretty disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Just because it would really hinder my sweeping abilities, because it may put some KOs out of range. He goes for the— oh, are you serious? Are you actually kidding me? Are you serious? Man, this is so dumb. Like, I hope my audio's messed up or something, so I don't have to, like, post me just bathing in salt again. Just gonna go to a zoom reel. This is dumb. This is really dumb. I honestly, like... because that's one of those dumb things where it's like, you have it set up to win. And... because Espeon was 2-hit KO'd, it can't 2-hit KO me back. Rotom was done, Medicham was done, Mag was done. And now I'm in a position to where I lose the game. Where the odds of me winning are so minute at this point. And it's just, it's just dumb. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. I was talking about it yesterday, in yesterday's upload. And, you know, it's just like piling on to the frustration already, if you guys can understand, is that actually does a lot of damage. And I hit my play rough. There we go. If he's Scarf Mag, I think I can take a Volt Switch. If he goes down to Rotom, I gotta try to dodge a Willow. I think that's my only play. And then I gotta hope he goes out into... wait, hold up. How much is Waterfall gonna do from Adamant Gyarados versus Rotom? Which will be at 28% when it switches in. Gyarados. Hello. Gyarados versus Rotom Wash. Waterfall, if I'm at +1, is going to knock him out on a high roll. Well, that's disappointing. I'm going to go straight away for the Waterfall right here. His best play is T-Bolt, by far. So he ends up going for the Volt Switch, and I live. So he is Scarf, so I will have to DD. You know, maybe he lets me weaken Rotom right here and or knock it out. Espeon wouldn't be a bad... actually, no, I just lose either way, because Fake Out, he could just switch around with Fake Out turns for Medicham, so... like, those are the most frustrating ones. It's like, there are, like, games where you can look at it and say, oh, you know, hacks played a part in that, but I was probably going to lose either way, whether it be from team matchup or you made some pretty subpar plays. Did I play my absolute best in this match? No, probably not. Did I play well enough to win? Yeah. And this is just one of those times where it's like you kind of had the game and you played well enough to win, but you couldn't beat the RNG. So I'm just going to knock out his Rotom right there, which is fine. I gotta hope he goes into Mag and Volt switches to knock me out. If he does that, then I have a chance. And I need him to go out into Medicham so I can get the Intimidate off, Dragon Dance in his face, and then hope to... because I think I need to crit Espeon with Waterfall to knock him out. So he goes out into this, so good start. I'm going to hit him with the Aqua Jet. And sorry for me sniffling, by the way, but like I am incredibly congested right now, as you guys can probably tell from my voice. So... okay, he goes for the Volt Switch. Good. two of 3 on the checklist. Go out into Medicham. Drizzum. Go into Medicham. Go into the almighty Medicham, por favor. It would be of great appreciation. And you would earn my utmost gratitude if you were to go into the mighty Mega Medicham. He may just be able to kill me with Fake Out plus Zen Headbutt, because Mega Medicham is still very, very strong, even after the Intimidate. And I gotta hope he just doesn't try to like switch around with Fake Out turns and stuff, because that would suck. Although if he switches out and lets me get up a free DD, that'd be nice. Okay, he goes on Espeon. Cool! He's lefties, so... is he like CM Pass? see him pass into stored power Clefable. That sounds evil. That just sounds evil. I'm going to go straight away for the Dragon Dance right here. And, you know, disappointment all around. He ends up going for the Psychic. He doesn't take me out. So now I have two plays. Critting him or flinching him with Waterfall. Or knocking him out with the Bounce. If I go for Bounce, I'm gonna miss. And I have to get a full para on Bounce. So I'm just gonna go for the Waterfall right here. Hopefully I can crit him and knock him out. Flinch? Oh, I kind of deserve that one. Yeah, sure. GG. Yeah, so that's gonna wrap that battle up. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode of Pokemon Showdown Live, please make sure to leave a like. It really does help show support for the stuff that I'm doing here on the channel. Also, make sure to answer today's comment question of the day, which is, how do you guys cope with hacks like this? Because, you know, this is 2 straight episodes where this has happened. And, you know, it's just generally not a fun thing to happen. But how do you guys cope with it? Because honestly, I'm trying to find ways to cope with it now, and you guys just heard me like clip my headphone thing. But regardless, I'll stop rambling. Thank you guys for tuning in, and let me outro. I'm grasping for straws right here. And with that, I urge you guys to subscribe if you guys are enjoying the constant content. And with that, I'll catch you on the flip flop.